So I start off with pieces like this. They look like concrete, but they're not. It's a shell layer. And there's, you can see, there's teeth in them. They might be little, but they're in there. And our job is to get them out without damaging them. So I take a small piece like this, just a regular pair of pliers. Just kind of bust them apart. Seems to be the easiest way. I know it's not the gentlest way, but it's very difficult to go through it quickly. This is about the quickest way that I found to actually get. Oh, there's a tooth right there. False alarm. I think it's a rock. But they're in here. It's a piece of a tooth. I'll put it off to the side just in case. Sometimes when you're breaking them apart like this, here's one, really little, micro teeth. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, so I'm gonna do my best to zoom in. But if you're after the little micro teeth, look at that. They're in there. This is very small. It's probably about less than 1/4 of an inch. I mean, that's a very small tooth. But, you know, with enough time, the patience, I mean, I've only been out here a few minutes and I've got a little pile started. I mean, that's pretty good. That was just sitting there on the beach. That looks like a piece of used concrete. And really, it's completely filled with shark's teeth. Very small. This one's one of my favorite. This one, I mean, that's very small. That's an 1/8 inch long total. You know, this one was a bigger one that kind of jumped out at me. And when I say bigger, it's definitely not big. But yeah, I mean, if you got the time and you have an interest, just break them up. The smaller you get them, the better. I find if you break them up smaller than, like, say, 1/4, maybe like 1/4 to a dime size pieces, I mean, any of the bigger shark's teeth are definitely gonna show themselves. Some of the smaller ones, they could still possibly be hidden, but for the most part, I mean, you can't get them all. But so I take them, I put them in a regular colander sifter, put them in the water. Sometimes that enamel shiny color that's on them sticks out a lot better when you get the sand and dust off them. You can see in the water, look at the dust, it just, hopefully I can find another one for you to show you. Get right in there. Kind of do like a quick search. Oh, there's one right there. Look at that. I find a lot of brown ones in this. I mean, the black ones are there. I can see a black one too. Hang on. So that's, I mean, that one's complete. I don't usually find them complete like that. I like them when they're complete. Those are my favorites. Let me put that aside. I see another one. It's right there. See if I can get it out. Look at it. It's kind of round. That is a very, very small shark's tooth. It's a tooth. Believe me. See if there's any more just sitting around. That last one was a pretty decent one. Good enough to go in the collection. And some of these I get 2, 3, 4 teeth out of them a piece. Other ones get 1, maybe none. But usually I get at least 1. If I don't get 1, that only usually means one thing, and that's that I'm not doing a good enough job looking, because they're in here. And I just think it's really cool that they're just, I don't want to say going to waste, but they're kind of just, they're almost hidden in plain sight. Of course, I probably won't find any more because I want to show you another one. Sometimes when I'm ready to give up looking, that's when they pop out at you. And pieces, I don't always save the really little pieces. I mean, obviously we're all looking for a complete tooth, but sometimes you just gotta dunk them a few times, wash them, get them back. The dust really makes them hard to see. Oh, there you go. See, I would have thrown that one away. So, nice brown one. Put that in the pile for later. I think I've had about enough of this one. And then I'll just dump it out. Start on another one. Sometimes you can see the teeth right in them. Sometimes. That's how I first found out about these, was picked one up off the beach and I was looking at it and I said, there's a shark's tooth just sitting there looking at me. Here I am digging in the water and running up and down the beach looking for these, and they're right in front of my face. So, happy hunting.